Hi guys, my name is Sholi Obade, aka Mr. Mahogany, the CEO of Fashion's Finest Africa. You're welcome to this YouTube channel where I share business insights from over 30 years of experience in the fashion industry. I will be continuing the series on the ultimate guide to make money in 2025 as a fashion entrepreneur. This is part 2, and I hope you have watched part 1. If not, please go back and watch it. And don't forget to use the subscribe button below. You see where I'm pointing? Below. Hit it now. What are you waiting for? Hit it now. Today, we will be talking about how to leverage social media to make sales. Let's get right into it. I want to talk about how social media can help grow your business. And more importantly, how it can make you make money. So what is social media? Social media are platforms that are out there that either are photographic in terms of things like Instagram. They can be like very creative content like you have on TikTok, or they can be very wordy and articles and press like you have on LinkedIn, or they can be the Snapchat. I don't even know how I can even describe Snapchat to you because I don't understand it, but you guys understand it. I'm not sure if it's useful for your business, but then you can make that decision because some people find it useful for business. So, how do you use social media? Social media has the ability for you to get to hundreds of thousands or millions of people with just one post. We all know what a post is, don't we? When we put something on our social media page, that is a post, all right? You have story posts, you have your main post. As you know, story posts just stay there for 24 hours on Instagram, for instance, and they disappear. And you hope that loads of people will like it, watch it, see it, take note of what you're doing, and if possible, that you go viral. All right? I mean, I've never gone viral yet, but if you're watching this, please, I'm begging you, help me go viral. But on a more serious note, on social media, also there's YouTube. Guys, don't forget YouTube is really good. YouTube can help you sell your business as well. So let's go through each of them one by one, very, very, very quickly, so that you can decide what is the best platform for you for your fashion business. Instagram, if we start off with that, is very pictorial. So they like lots of pictures. So here you might be showing pictures of your garments, pictures of you doing makeup or videos, those sort of things. You'll be showing them as reels or as still pictures on your page. People might like them. People might decide that they might make some comments or engagement, all those sort of things. That's what they might do. So that is a very, very useful tool, particularly for people that are into fashion, because fashion is a very much a visual type of business. You know, we want to see things. So if we can see the clothes either on a friend or on a model, or we can see really good, taking pictures on a lookbook or a mood board, or we can watch you doing somebody's makeup or doing styling, that's what we want to see. Also, another good social media platform is TikTok. Now, TikTok, you can be very creative, you can be very imaginative, you can come up with great content, and you can post it on TikTok, and it literally could go viral overnight. It can change your business. A lot of people might think, but it's for content creators and stuff like that. No, it's not. A lot of people do a lot of business on TikTok. So don't miss out on that. Now, LinkedIn is an area where people tend to not want to get involved. But you've got to be, because if you're a fashion entrepreneur and you want to really make serious money, that's where you need to be. Talking about your business from a business perspective is not so much doing loads of videos and pictures. Yes, you still post them, but it's got to be more business related, because that's when you might find your next investor, your next angel. You might find someone that might want mass orders from you, or people might decide that they're going to pick you to do makeup for a movie because they've seen your work. That's where you can get the kind of business that can make you a fortune. For me, those are your top 3. I'm not so much into X, I'm not so much into Snapchat. It doesn't mean that you can't use them, but I think your 3 main ones are Instagram, number 1, number 2 is TikTok, and number 3 is LinkedIn. Now, Posting is one thing, but is your posting or your content interesting? Is it captivating? Will people want to watch it? Will people look at it and think, wow, I love what they did. I need to go and buy clothes from that person. Wow, based on how I saw that person's post, I'm definitely going to use them on my next movie. Based on how they saw that person's post, I'm going to order that dress, even though I live in the United States or America, because I believe that's going to suit me. Yeah. So you've got to make sure your post is interesting. You've got to make sure that the videos are clear, the photography is good, your camera lens, you've cleaned it, everything looks perfect, so that when you put it up there, you attract people. Remember what I said earlier? Everything about social media is visual. Everything about fashion is visual. So you've got to make sure that your post A1. Also, you've got to be consistent in your social media posting. What I mean by that, there's no point posting on Monday and then not posting again for the next 6 weeks. Nobody's going to be coming to your page. So if you've got a particular type of post you do on Monday, let's make sure you post it every Monday. If you've got something you do like a throwback Thursday, do it every Thursday. So it is consistent. People then know that, oh, I know that so-and-so is going to do a post this Thursday, so I'm definitely going to look out for it. I'll put it on my notifications. I'll let people come and watch it. Notifications, very important. I don't like them because I get millions of them. But to some people, it can make or break you. So choose those people that you want to put your notifications on for, so that you get their interesting comments and their interesting content. Comment, encourage people to engage, because if you engage, it increases the algorithm. Please tell me or know what an algorithm is. In social media, they have things at the back end which helps them to decide which of the posts go to the top of a page, which ones get seen by millions of people, which ones hardly get seen at all, which ones do they decide to block and suspend. That is what they call an algorithm. It's a bit like having AI which intelligently decides who are the people they're going to push. So there's certain things that you have to do to make sure that you meet the algorithm's criteria. You can read up about it, Google about it. Each social media platform uses a different type of algorithm to choose and decide who are the people that they want to promote. Sell yourself. Hello, you're in business. You must sell yourself. Now, what do I mean by selling yourself? Okay, at the moment, I'm selling myself to you. I'm selling myself to you as a business fashion expert, a guru. I'm telling you what to do to make your business great, how to make money in 2025. So if you're a designer, you need to make sure you always put your best foot forward. Put your best clothes on display. Talk about how great you are. If, for instance, you manage to get an influencer to wear one of your clothes, hello, you need to be writing it there in the comments saying, I got so-and-so to sell my clothes, to wear my clothes. Or, for instance, you take a picture of them, it's on your page, maybe you put it in the highlight section so that people can see it, so they can say, oh my God, so-and-so is wearing so-and-so's clothes. If that person can buy that person's clothes, then so can I. Sell yourself. I always say to people that every picture you post on your social media page is only as good as your worst picture. I repeat that. Every picture you post on social media is only as good as your worst picture. So please, don't just dump hundreds of pictures up there because you think you should. Pick your pictures carefully and only put your best forward. It is better to put 3 pictures that are fantastic than 10 pictures that are mediocre. All right, so that's what you need to do. What's another thing you can do? Partner with brands, partner with influencers. Get your page out there. That's the quickest way to do it. Let them tag you into their post and on their page. Sometimes you might have to pay them, but some of you might have friends that are influencers, or they're as a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, and you beg, plead, kneel down, prostrate, beg them, offer to give them food, rice and chicken, whatever, to please post on their page and to tag you into it. That is one of the fastest ways to get your name out there, because These influencers or celebrities or whoever they are or brands, they already have hundreds of thousands or millions of followers. So if you can get somebody to wear your clothes or to sell your product or to put it on their page, that is one of the quickest ways to get yourself out there. So please don't neglect that. Have a marketing budget where you say to yourself, okay, I'm going to get one influencer a year. This is how much they cost. I'm going to pay for that influencer. And I know that if that person does X, Y, Z, and Z for me, my brand, my fashion brand is going to go crazy. Think about it like this, guys. Yes? Coca-Cola. I'll come back to Coca-Cola. I'm giving you a teaser here, but I'll talk about it in the next section. Run ads. Sponsored ads. Stop being cheap. Use some of your money. Run ads. Ads get you out there to everybody. And it helps with the algorithm, because the moment you run ads, all these social media platforms, they want you to spend money. So they're going to push you right to the top. You're going to literally get to thousands and hundreds of thousands of people that you have never got to before. The more you can spend, the better you'll be, the more brand recognition you get. Do you understand what we mean by brand recognition? Brand recognition is something whereby, and I'll give you an example. Not everybody has an Apple phone, but everybody wants to aspire for an Apple phone. Why? Because Apple has put adverts out there saying this is the best phone in the world. This is the phone that anybody who is anybody wants to get. So they aspire for it. So you know that when you walk into a shop, you see all the different brands of phones, and you look at the iPhone and you say, I want an iPhone. I want an Apple iPhone. God, when? God, when? That's what you have to do. That is brand recognition. You look at all the others, and the truth of the matter is you have other brands that are just as good as this Apple and cost a quarter of the price, but you won't buy them. Why? Because Apple has spent an absolute fortune on advertising. Brand recognition. Do that. So what you find out with brand recognition, that you put your stuff on social media, you're all out there, and you might be going, nobody's buying from me, I'm not selling anything. But what happens is that when that person wants to have a special occasion or needs you specifically, they start to think, God, there was somebody I saw on social media. Oh yes, now I remember. And they will contact you. And it might be 6 months down the line, it might be 8 months down the line after you did your initial advert, that people come back and say, I'm going to use you because I saw your advert. It stuck in my head. Now I'm going to talk about Coca-Cola. Because some of you people think, I'm rich, I'm famous, I'm popular, I don't need to run an ad. Wrong! If you look at all the big brands, from Coca-Cola to Apple to McDonald's, why do they spend every single year billions of dollars in advertising? Yeah, that's a question I'm asking you. Think about it. I want you to put a comment in the section below and answer that. I'm not going to tell you why. Think about it. Why do the likes of Nike, Apple, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, even though they're the biggest brands in the world and they don't need to advertise, spend literally 20 to 35% of their annual income on advertising? I'm going to leave you with that thought to think about it. All right? So that's where I want you to leave your comments. Get ready for part 3. We'll be coming back soon. See you later.